Hey, this is WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and we are right here live, SICW Fan Fest. We're right here with the Road Trip After Hours podcast. And I know you see me standing here by myself, and you're wondering where my co-host is. Well, here he comes right now. MacDavis, come on in here, player.
Teddy, good times in St. Louis, my friend.
Oh, you know it. Well, so we were here last year. We had a great time last year, and now we're having a chance to be back here this year. And I think this year is even better than last year, man.
It is. We had nearly 70 superstars, Hall of Famers, legends, you name them. They're here in St. Louis. And we're going to go by and talk to a few guys during the day. We'll share that with you as well.
And we're having a great time here, man. So all you got to do is just stay with us. We're going to be coming live to you. We're going to leave and then come back because a lot of things are going on here. So hopefully when we come back, we'll have a special guest for you. So you guys hang in there and keep on watching Road Trip After Hours.
Holla!
Holla! Hey, what's up? We're back live here at SICW Fan Fest, and I'm right here with my great friend.
He's not a great friend of yours. Tell the truth. He's not, is he?
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty great.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll let's leave out the friend, all right? Hey, this is Downtown Bruno, ladies and gentlemen. I've known this man for over 25 years through my whole entire career, and what a great guy, what a nice guy, what a hell of a guy to be your friend. So, Bruno, talk to us a little bit. You enjoying yourself here today?
This is fantastic. And you're one of my best friends for years, too.
I'm your best colored friend.
You're my only color friend.
Okay. Well, I'm happy for that.
What color are you?
Bronze.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a lot of black friends, African-American friends. You're the only bronze friend I got.
Yeah, I don't like them black guys.
Oh, you don't? You're one of them racists. You wear a white hood, too?
No, my hood is beige.
It's wonderful to be here. And, hey, everybody, before you blow up the internet, we're just kidding.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So,
they're really not friends.
And everything else we said.
Exactly.
Goodbye, career.
Now, wait. Okay, real quick before you get out of here, good road trip story. Can you share one with us?
Well, to me, I don't know if it's a road trip, but something happened years ago in Ripley, Tennessee, for the old Memphis territory.
Yeah.
I was refereeing. It was a guy named the Texas Outlaw against Jerry the King Lawler. Mm-hmm. So the Texas Outlaw came into the ring with a big cowboy hat, a mask, big long cowboy jacket, like Undertaker used to wear, all the way from, head to toe.
Duster.
Right.
Duster, yeah. So I was the referee. I patted down Lawler, patted down the Texas Outlaw. He took his jacket off. He had 2 bandoleros of bullets and 2 6-gun magnums on the side of his holster. And Lawler goes, well, I guess finding a chain would be out of the question.
Bruno, man, we appreciate you coming by. I know it's been a busy day here. Yes. I know you've been busy. You've been a great friend of our podcast, and we certainly appreciate it very much.
Appreciate y'all, and hope to do it again soon.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, love y'all. Remember, we were just kidding, everybody.
Holla. Hey, what's up, players? WWE Hall of Famer back with you with the Road Trip After Hours podcast, and I'm right here with the man tonight that's with SICW Fan Fest, and plus there's a big Hall of Fame celebration. Bob Orton Jr., I know you're going to be here tonight, and this is how you feel.
Yeah, oh, God, I feel great. It's nice to see everybody. Got a lot of fans that showed up, and it just makes you feel good.
Right. Well, I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to be here with you. I've known you for my whole entire career.
Been a while.
Yes, sir, and we've had some great times on the road. You can believe that.
Yep.
Well, ladies and Mac, you want to talk about anything before we go?
I just want to say congratulations in the Hall of Fame. It'd be a nice night for you. And I know you got a lot of family coming in tonight.
Yeah.
Good
Randy's going to be right. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. So
my daughter and her husband. And
you have a son that's in New York. It's a comedian. Is that right?
Yes, and I think he'll be here tonight.
Good.
Matter of fact, I think he's going to
induct
me. Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
All right.
Should be funny.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're so happy to be here talking with Bob Orton. Like I said, he's going into the SICW Hall of Fame tonight. Great big celebration. Thank y'all, and we'll be back with more stuff. Holla. Hey, WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and we are back live at SICW Fan Fest here in Missouri. And we're right now waiting on the arrival of Randy Orton, WWE superstar Randy Orton. He's going to be here to induct his father, Bob Orton, into the SICW Hall of Fame.
And Lucky P. Larson just showed up behind us. We're going to have a great time here.
And you can be here tonight and watch Lucky P. Larson lead the LA Hustlers to the ring to become the three-time SICW Tag Team Champions.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm going to need it.
We can arrest you for burglary. You just broke into our interview.
And I'll get myself off because I'm the greatest lawyer in wrestling, too.
My bad.
All right. Having a great time. If you can hear a voice over the top of us, that's Jimmy Hart. He is announcing today, so that's who you're hearing.
Okay, players, we just wanted to get back with you live and let you know that we're still here and having a ball, and the line is around the building waiting on Randy Orton to show, and we'll be back live. Hey, what's up, players? WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and we are back live at the SICW Fan Fest right here in Missouri, and we're standing here with Papa Shango, and he's a big part of this event today. Papa Shango, talk to us, player.
Beware. Beware of Papa Shango. And beware of Teddy Long.
Well, you can believe that, player. Mac, you got a word for Papa Shango before we go?
No.
Hey, thanks a lot, man.
When you going to have me on the podcast?
Well, whenever you're ready, you just let us know.
I have a good friend named Godfather who's mad at you because I hear Godfather, who is me. I don't believe you ain't never asked me to be on your podcast. As much time as I spend in the gym, as I spend in the road, as I spend in the car, as I spent, well, you know what I'm talking about, but yet you and your buddy over here ain't called me to be on the podcast.
Well, the only reason we haven't called you because you've been out of the country. You know, you've been real busy, and I've been following your schedule, and you've been overseas and stuff. But since you're back now, we'd like to invite you.
I'm ready.
You're ready? All right. Holla, player.
Holla.
I've always said it's hard to kill a memory. Am I right or wrong? I love Barry. We did a lot of matches together with some of my guys like the Hart Foundation, Honky Tonk Man, and Barry was awesome. And of course, I was on the first WrestleMania, so was Cowboy Bob over here. So, like I said, it's hard to kill a memory. It was a great time, and just looking at that footage was phenomenal.
Well, and that's why we're here tonight, because it is great. It's history in the making, and I'm here tonight to pay tribute to that man that we just saw. And helping us do so tonight, I'd like to bring at this time some members of his family, starting off with the one and only, the legend himself, Randy Orton. And followed by that is his lovely sister, Becky. Randy said the first time in the ring. And of course, one of the other members of the family, somebody that I went and listened to a couple times with Mom and Dad. I'm talking about their brother, Nate. That's how it is. What do you think about that, Jimmy?
I thought it looked pretty good. It looked pretty good.
Good.
Does he go to Cowboy Bob's school?
Randy, I'm going to turn this over to you because there's nobody I know that can do justice to Bob Orton Jr. than you three. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. So watching that video was very cool, and I noticed everybody had a reaction to my father when he was selling certain things in the ring. It made you feel a certain way, and that is just one of the things that he did, dare I say, better than anybody else. The people at the kids, the students at the Ace Wrestling Academy are very fortunate to have him as their mentor, because they're learning shit like that. That's where I learned that kind of stuff, and I owe everything, any success I've had in professional wrestling, I owe it to you, Bob. There's a lot of guys, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, guys like that had to find a way into the business on their own. And they didn't have a father and a grandfather and an uncle in the business. And My foot was in the door before I even knew I wanted to become a professional wrestler. So I had that opportunity because of all the hard work that you put in, all the thousands and thousands of miles driving up and down the road. St. Louis is wrestling town. It is now, it was especially a wrestling town back in the day. It was the heart and soul of the NWA. Anybody that was anybody. Once you came through St. Louis, you were on your way to making it. This is like a place I need to stand for the stand. Once you came through St. Louis, you knew you were on your way to making a name for yourself in this business. Chase Park Plaza, wrestling at the Chase. Chase Park Plaza, other than Madison Square Garden, is probably the most famous wrestling venue in the country. And my father didn't really work at Chase Park Plaza all that much, but my grandfather did. He was actually featured in the very first televised episode of Wrestling at the Chase in 1959, May of 1959. Yeah, so the Orton name goes way, way back. It starts with my grandfather, my uncle, and of course, my father, who, along with my mom, can't leave you out. You were there the whole time, man. You were the glue. But they moved 20 times on the dot before I was born, all over the country, from town to town, territory to territory. Finally, had a little baby named Randall, with one L, actually, thanks, Mom. In Knoxville, Tennessee, I was born, and I think we lived in a couple other places, Kentucky, Connecticut, eventually settled in St. Louis in about '83. And from there, my father started with WWF and was a part of the very first WrestleMania, as we all just saw, and as most of you probably already know. And one of my favorite memories from my career is performing in my very first WrestleMania, WrestleMania 20, at Madison Square Garden. And the best part about that night, what made it a memorable moment for me, probably one of the top, if not the top memories for me, was the fact that my father was there. He got to watch as I was in the ring with the likes of Ric Flair, Mick Foley, and The Rock, and Batista, and it was just, looking back, for him to think at the very first WrestleMania, to not have an idea of how this thing would end up the following year, the year after that, 20 years later, now 40 years later, like he was involved in the beginning of something that would take the world by storm and would be about as mainstream as it gets. He paved the way for guys like me, the kids, the student that he teaches twice a week at the Ace Wrestling Academy. He paved the way for all the guys in the back at my work, whether it's AEW, WWE, Impact, Ring of Honor, Japan. Men like him paved the way.
Hello. Keep it going for my lovely sister, Becky. And my lovely brother, Randy. It was fun getting in the ring for you all. I almost died. And just thank you very much. Just so everyone knows, I was not adopted. I was born 8 years after Randy, and in that time, the quality of sperm greatly decreased. Thank you. But I took after Dad too. You see, Randy became a wrestler, but I totaled several cars. We had to swerve out of the way of those deer, didn't we? No, but I always knew Dad was tough because he would swim the entire length of our neighborhood pool in just one breath, back and forth like 3 times. Then he'd stand up out of the water and exhale his cigarette smoke. I was like, that's my dad. You know? Then he got out of the water in his little wrestling tights. That's my dad. But no, it was cool growing up having a dad, you know, where I could be like, my dad can beat up your dad and make it look pretty good. But I always knew wrestling was real ever since my first spanking. I couldn't even sit down afterwards because all the chairs were broken. You know? I used to get beat up sometimes in school. I got off the bus one time, I got beat up by my bully, and I came home and told my dad. And the next day when I got off the bus with my bully, my dad's sitting there in the front yard watching us to make sure I sold it right, you know? You guys are a good crowd, thanks. But I wrestled Little League for a while, and my dad, he said, he was like, don't tell him. He was like, don't tell him. I can't do his voice. Don't tell him. Yeah, it's terrible. He was like, don't tell Randy, but you're actually better than him. But he was just trying to protect my feelings, because now that I think back, he was like, you know, you're so good at wrestling, you don't even need to do it anymore. You're not going to do it. You should quit. You're great. But here's the thing, it was good because I don't have wrestling in me. It's not what I wanted to do with my life, and it has to be what you're passionate about to do it. I see it in my brother, what he's put his body through, my dad, getting out of the chair, the fucking wrestling match he has with the recliner. These guys put their, you know, your heart, your soul, your blood, your sweat, your tears, most of all your body. And I just want to say, like, Dad, we were really proud of you and we love you. And why don't you get your ass up here and accept your reward?
This is the legend. And let's don't forget the entire Orton family standing here in the front row. We thank you for allowing us to have him entertain us all these years. Nick, where you at? Here you go. Why don't you just come on up here? Bob, I tell you, all serious now, I love you. You know that. You got a great family. And what I really like about it is every time I call you and tell you I got a trip for you, you'll say, I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. When are we going? So this is a class of 2024 that we are so proud to have you in the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame. And taking a part in there with Grandpa, and we're really honored.
That was fantastic, all three of you. And everybody in here tonight. I really appreciate you coming.
Love you, Bob.
This means a lot to me. So thank you very much. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I did.